Thank you for joining us in celebrating the 2020 Youth Achievement Awards. My name is Dax Nobriga, and I'm honored to help the Calgary Bridge Foundation for Youth recognize 31 inspiring award recipients. And on top of that, we're also celebrating an incredible milestone, the 30th anniversary for the Calgary Bridge Foundation for Youth. For over 30 years, staff and volunteers have delivered programs and services that empower youth and their families from a learner-centered, education-centered perspective. Their work supports youth and families as they strive to adapt and succeed in a new environment. The Calgary Bridge Foundation for Youth has been successfully building partnerships, strengthening community connections, and improving the lives of Calgarians for over 30 years. And that, my friends, is something worth celebrating. But first, in the spirit of truth and reconciliation, we acknowledge we live on the traditional territories of the people of the Treaty 7 region in southern Alberta, which includes the Blackfoot Confederacy, comprising the Siksika, Piikani, and Kainai First Nations, as well as the Tsuut'ina First Nation and the Stoney Nakoda, including the Chiniki, Bearspaw, and Wesley First Nations. The city of Calgary is also home to the Métis Nation of Alberta, Region 3. I can't wait for you to meet our award winners and to hear from our guest speakers. But first, it is my pleasure to introduce an inspiring community thought leader, a catalyst for action and real change, the CEO of the Calgary Bridge Foundation for Youth, Umeshni Reddy.
Fellow Calgarians and friends of Calgary Bridge, I'm humbled and honored to address you in this, our 30th year of services. I wish to pay my respects to the traditional territories of the Blackfoot Confederacy, home to the Treaty 7 First Nations and Métis people of Métis Region 3. 2020 is a historic moment for the Calgary Bridge Foundation for Youth. 30 years ago, a group of visionary leaders identified that newcomer youth who have cultural and language barriers will fall prey to marginalization and will have difficulties adapting and settling. Hence, the Calgary Bridge Foundation was born out of this desire to support this segment of humanity. As CEO, I am happy to report 3 decades later, we have remained on course. We've expanded our growth, we've gotten a lot more innovative, and we continue to remain as the youth-focused, family-centered hub that gives power of voice to our children, youth, and their families as we equitably engage them to thrive in collaboration with the Calgary Board of Education, the Calgary Catholic School District, and multi-sectoral partners. Whilst we celebrate this momentous year, it has been one of the most difficult that we've had to endure. COVID-19 has displaced humanity from its natural way of living, affecting the socio-economic health and well-being of our clients as vulnerabilities continue to soar. Black Lives Matter has reaffirmed that we have to be a lot more articulate from a social justice and equity in practice lens, because racial inequities, discrimination, and underrepresentation is around and alive. However, having said that, our staff continue to strive to meet client-focused needs, and our youth excel in their own right simply because they are born to stand out. This 2020 Youth Achievement Awards is a true testament to their perseverance. Our youth dared, they dreamed, and they applied to the Scholarship Awards program. This year, Calgary Bridge is proud to announce that we have awarded 31 scholarships to great young men and women who are indeed the future of the next economy. And they have taught civil society that dreams are worth pursuing and they are indeed achievable. I am privileged to have been acquainted with Dr. John and his team for having a dream 30 years ago. Words of gratitude to our current board of directors, our staff, volunteers, funders, donors, partners, boards of education, and multi-sectorial community colleagues. We will continue to uphold this legacy with two very simple philosophies. We are who we are because of who we were and where we came from. And in Maya Angelou's words, my mission is to thrive and not to survive. As we enter the next decade of service in this new world, social justice, equity in practice, health and well-being of all our clients will take precedence. Thank you.
Hello, this is Dr. Wu speaking. I'm privileged and honored to be invited to celebrate the 30th anniversary of the formation of the Calgary Bridge Foundation. It seems a long time, 30 years ago, when a gunshot was fired in the downtown Calgary and an innocent bystander was killed. A group of us recognized that the immigrant population was not well served because they do not know what agency to apply for help, and the agency do not necessarily know how to get to the immigrant population. So a group of us, educators, business people, law enforcement agents, lawyers, and volunteers got together and decided to lay down our life as a bridge to help the populations in our community. We laid down our life as a bridge over troubled waters. And 30 years went by, and our hope and dream has continued to flourish under the new management of the Calgary Bridge Foundation, the volunteers, and the families they serve. Canada is the immigrant population. Canadian citizens can be defined as Canadian citizens are immigrants with seniority, with the indigenous people, probably the first original immigrants from Asia. But in this multicultural society, what we hope for is like that of an alloy. An alloy is made up of different elements. A pure iron is brittle, and if it falls down on the ground, a pure iron will break. But if we add a little bit of carbon to the iron, it becomes steel. If we add a little bit of chromium, it becomes stainless steel. If we add a little bit of molybdenum, it becomes a penetrating bullet. So what we hope that our immigrant youth will learn to adapt the strengths of different cultures into their own cultures so that they become stronger by learning from one another. We ask God, who keep our land glorious and free in our national anthem, to continue to bless us so that we too learn to be compassionate towards one another, to learn to understand one another, to embrace one another's difference, and to lay down our life as a bridge over troubled water for others. We are born by nature to care and love one another. That's how human race survive. For a fish to swim across a river is natural. For man, it's probably best to walk across a bridge. And so I hope we continue to walk across the bridge with one another, and also at times lay down our life as a bridge over troubled water for those in our community that needs help. God bless, and many blessings to the volunteer, the staff, and the immigrant families that we serve.
It is my profound privilege and pleasure to come to you from the unceded, unsurrendered territory of the Algonquin Anishinaabeg, otherwise known to many in this country on Turtle Island as Ottawa, Canada. It is even more profoundly my pleasure to be recognizing and celebrating the incredible accomplishments on the 30th anniversary of the Bridge Foundation for Youth. When I was first involved with the Bridge Foundation, it was because Dr. John Wu came to a number of us with a vision of involving immigrant and refugee children, youth, and families in integrating into the Calgary community in a way that acknowledges and encourages their belonging, their respect, their innovation, their diversity, their generosity and excellence. The acronym was BRIDGE. A bridge from the communities they've come from, the countries they've come from, the experiences they've come from, to these. And the incredible work of the board of directors, the staff, and the volunteers, particularly many of the mentors who have worked with young people and children throughout these 30 years, is nothing short of exemplary. Thank you very much for the privilege of inviting me to be part of these celebrations through this video. My only regret is that I can't be there in person to acknowledge, congratulate, and celebrate the incredible accomplishments, not just of the Bridge Foundation, but of the amazing young people who are receiving the Youth Achievement Awards this year and those who have been celebrated from past years. What an amazing legacy, and I look forward to following your incredible work, your scholarship, and your leadership into the future as you embark on your post-secondary education and your futures. So thank you very much again to everybody involved in the Bridge Foundation, and thank you very much to all of you for the work you do every day that is recognized, but also that isn't. Miigwech, merci. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Christopher Usi, Chief Superintendent of Schools of the Calgary Board of Education. It is my pleasure to introduce the students from our school division who are receiving the Youth Achievement Award from the Calgary Bridge Foundation for Youth. This is a special recognition given that it is the 30th year of the foundation serving youth in our city. From Forest Lawn High School, Aditya Dilwal. From Henry Wisewood High School, Claire Martinez. Nizrin Abdul, Shri Anshita Hava, and Yasmin Abdul. From James Fowler High School, Alfaf Al-Yahek, Amina Al-Fala, Aya Jabawi, and Precious Ilario. From John G. Diefenbaker High School, David Bankole, Yin Yang Yu, Jessica Vargas, Sohail Agarwal, Victor Chan, and Yemin Dong. And from Nelson Mandela High School, Ino Ashori. Congratulations to all the award recipients. And now we'll hear from two of these inspiring students.
Hi everyone, my name is Sohail Agarwal, and I am a first-year finance student at the Haskayne School of Business in the University of Calgary. Let me start off by saying how grateful and humbled I am to have received the Youth Achievement Award by the Calgary Bridge Foundation for Youth. Receiving this award meant a lot to me and my family, as it allowed me to continue to pursue my passion for education and go into post-secondary studies. My parents immigrated here 20 years ago with the vision of giving their children the best education possible. The CBFY allowed me to help fulfill their dream and transpire it into reality by providing me with the Youth Achievement Award. I first came across the Calgary Bridge Foundation for Youth through the RBC Youth Empowerment Program at John G. Diefenbaker High School. In my final year of high school, I was encouraged by my teachers to participate and take advantage of the tutoring program offered there. I thought I would try it out as I was always seeking new opportunities, and looking back on it today, I am so glad that I did. I quickly began participating in the after-school program as it allowed me to achieve a good work-life balance. It permitted me to stay after school and efficiently finish my work, allowing me to have more time for other stuff in my life. Work-life balance is one of the most important things, especially prominent in today's society where mental and physical health are of utmost importance. Online school means in order to be motivated and stay healthy, establishing a balance between studying and other aspects of life is pivotal for our well-being. Keeping yourself busy through the extracurricular activities and community and volunteering, something that has helped me get past these few months. By taking advantage of the online environment and getting involved in various aspects of the university, I took opportunities as they came and ended up making my community a better place. In the end, my biggest advice that I took away from this program is to take advantage of what is around you. There are always lots of opportunities surrounding you, and it is only to your benefit to take advantage of them. Once again, I would like to say a tremendous thank you to the Calgary Bridge Foundation for Youth for this tremendous opportunity, and wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Aditya Dilwal. I went to Forestone High School and James Fowler High School. Youth Achievement Award means a lot to me because I think that it helps you build like your personality. It sort of gives you the sense of achievement that yes, you have worked hard all through your schooling career and schooling life, and you have achieved a scholarship for yourself. It's not much money, but you know it helps out and it does matter. My involvement with the Youth Foundation, Calgary Bridge Foundation, and the youth programs that they promote have been amazing. I've been a peer mentor. I've helped people out. I've been a part of the Youth Advisory Council and come up with a lot of like ideas for different events. And also I have, I guess, talked about different people and just met a lot of new people and just had great experiences during my time in the Bridge Foundation. I want to actually like tell people that you should join it. It's a great program. There's great people there. The counselors have helped me quite a lot to build my personality, to learn interpersonal skills, and to learn basically great skills that you can learn. Another thing I want to talk about is in high school, people that are going to be in Canada, please do as well as you can in high school. Don't worry about bullying because it never really happens. If it happens, you have your teachers, your counselors, and just try to get through it as fast as possible and just enjoy your life. Involve yourself in extracurricular activities, join mentorship because it will really help you out in life. Thank you, and it's been a pleasure.
It is now my pleasure to introduce our guest speaker. Dr. Matthew Kwan is an assistant professor in the Department of Child and Youth Studies at Brock University and an adjunct professor in family medicine at McMaster University. He is also a good friend and a proud alumni of the Calgary Bridge Foundation for Youth.
Thank you so much for the warm introduction. Hello, everybody. I'm really honored to get the opportunity to make a few remarks celebrating the 30th anniversary of the Calgary Bridge Foundation for Youth. I was looking forward to seeing all of you in person back in May, but thrilled to see this video being put together to mark the incredible achievement by all these young awardees and a remarkable organization. As a bit of background, I am currently professor in Child and Youth Studies at Brock University. While I have been in Ontario for quite some time now, my heart has never ventured far from Calgary, and I've always been grateful for how the experiences at the Calgary Bridge Foundation have helped shape me. Indeed, I am a proud alumni, working several years with the elementary summer school program. First as a classroom leader, then as a coordinator. This was the perfect job for me, as it was my intention to become a teacher at the time, but more importantly, it opened my eyes to some of the unique challenges and barriers that new immigrant and refugee youth face as they come over to Canada. These kids also inspired me so much as I got to see firsthand how resilient and grateful they were to be in this wonderful country, city, and programs that the Bridge Foundation offered. In only 2 weeks, it was remarkable to see the growth in so many of these children. But I have to admit, it was the dedication that I saw from the full-time Bridge staff that was truly eye-opening. I won't ever forget my encounters with Tu Nu Yen, the coordinator for the family program. I got to see firsthand how dedicated she was each and every single day and how hard she worked to build rapport with every family that she encountered. Her sole focus was to try and give these families any kind of leg up, however big or small. It was also never lost on me the critical role that the United Way played in supporting the Calgary Bridge Foundation. And because of this, I have always looked to support them long after my time at Bridge. I also know that there are many of you watching today that have continually supported the foundation. So thank you, as your contributions are so critical for their successes. The Calgary Bridge Foundation still has a profound impact on me today. While my career took a somewhat unexpected diversion into academia, the memories that I took away from all those summers and the life lessons that I gleaned from these newcomer youth is still something that I continue to reflect on. My research interests relate to understanding the determinants of health behaviors and its impact on mental health and well-being. It's obviously something that's important and a unique challenge for newcomer youth. I was fortunate enough to recently be reconnected back to the Calgary Bridge Foundation, and I'm really looking forward to pushing forward some collaborations with Umashani and this wonderful team in the future. We are here today, however, to celebrate the achievements of these 31 youth awardees. First, I want to offer a heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you on your successes, and I wish you all the best as you embark on this wonderful journey into higher education. Just remember, the challenges ahead of you will be many, and that there will be lots of successes and failures along the way. So don't forget to celebrate your successes and embrace your failures. It is those challenging times that you will learn the most and get the most out of your post-secondary experiences. The second piece of advice I would give is to remain open-minded and to use this opportunity to find out where your true interest and passion lies. Don't get fixated on this linear path to a career and embrace your opportunities to dream, think, and experience as much as you can. Again, congratulations to each one of the Scholarship Award winners, and I look forward to hearing about your achievements in the years to come. With my time being up, I would like to thank Umashani for the opportunity to speak here today. Thank you to all the staff at the Calgary Bridge Foundation for Youth for all your hard work in the community. And thank you to all the donors and supporters enabling the foundation to do such great work. Lastly, I again wish all the awardees great success at post-secondary. I certainly hope I will get the chance to meet many of you in person at an event in the not so socially distant future.
Hello, my name is Dr. Brian Zumlis, and I am the Chief Superintendent of the Calgary Catholic School District. I want to begin by congratulating the Calgary Bridge Foundation for Youth for 30 years of serving and supporting students in the Calgary area. That's magnificent. Congratulations. Today, it is my honor to introduce the students of the Calgary Catholic School District who are receiving the Youth Achievement Award. And we will begin with a student from Bishop McNally High School. Congratulations to Nicole Quadra. From Bishop O'Byrne High School, Cyrus Joseph Sampson. Gafechi Dakuwu, JJ Solana, Juan Lamis, and Vivian Obeker. From Father Lacombe High School, Awet Gibru, Dimpus Dalump Anis, Adam Yabarik, Ernesto Gibisa, Marielle Bacon. From St. Anne Academic Center, Cheska Chris Omo. From St. Francis High School, Lorena Berguano Astore. And from St. Mary's High School, Kristen Altash. Congratulations to all of our award recipients, and thank you once again to the Calgary Bridge Foundation for Youth. God bless.
Hello, my name is JJ Solano, and I am honored to be a recipient of the Youth Achievement Awards 2020. Being a scholarship recipient personally serves as a token of success, of the challenges I overcame, experiences I have learned, and records I have established over time here in Canada. Like many newcomers, I had my fair share of struggles living in the country. I feared and became adamant at the beginning adjusting to a new way of living, for the reason that I do not see myself fit with other Canadians. The Calgary Bridge Foundation for Youth, through its programs, allowed me to widen my perspective living in Canada. The organization offered countless opportunities for me and my peers to grow. I, for instance, became a peer mentor for the mentorship program. My role helped me solidify my beliefs as a new Canadian, establish a voice that could help and guide other newcomers here in the country, and grow from those that I work with. My hope for my fellow youths is that we would all together seek discomfort on our day to day journeys. From when we left our home countries, we had already taken a step to cross our comfort zone. If we allowed comfort to shackle our growth, its boundaries would become bigger. When we get stuck living in comfort, we become adamant to discomfort. Similarly, I was reluctant to the idea of being a Canadian as I was largely comfortable with my old way of living back from my home country. The moment I found genuine happiness living in Canada was the moment I allowed myself to embrace my fears and doubts. For those struggling with finding a sense of community, seeking discomfort through volunteering may translate hard work into the joy of understanding those around you. Through community, you become a part of a larger picture of those working together, of those working towards establishing a fruitful and fulfilling life for everyone.
Thank you to all our young speakers. You did a fantastic job. It is now my honor to introduce a very special message from the 36th Mayor of Calgary, Mayor Naheed Nenshi.
Hi, it's Naheed Nenshi, Mayor of Calgary, congratulating the Calgary Bridge Foundation for Youth on your 30th anniversary. That means the Bridge Foundation is now older than I am because I've been stuck at 29 for years. In reality, the Bridge Foundation is one of my favorite organizations. It helps immigrant and refugee youth learn to create their paths within our community, and it gives members of our community the ability to really make a difference in people's lives. I've always been a huge fan of Bridge Foundation, and I just want to say to you, congratulations on 30 years of impact, on 30 years of turning lives around and putting people on a positive trajectory. You are truly the epitome of great citizenship in this place. And as we go through a time when we're having these long, delayed conversations on what does it mean to go from a place that is pluralistic and multicultural, and we're so proud of that, to a place that is actively anti-racist, the experience not just of the foundation, but of the people who've gone through the foundation's programs is invaluable for us in building a place where everyone truly belongs. So happy 30th birthday, Calgary Bridge Foundation. I cannot wait to see what the next 30 years bring.
Thank you to His Worship, Mayor Naheed Nenshi. My name is Darshan Tadwarkar. I'm the board chair for Calgary Bridge Foundation for Youth. In this 30th year of services of newcomer settlement and integration, CBFY has ensured business continuity despite the COVID-19 pandemic. The organization is adaptable, flexible, and client-focused. On behalf of the Board of Directors, I would like to thank CBFY staff, volunteers, CEO, and CBFY leadership for supporting our clients. Thank you to our partners and funders for your dedicated support to CBFY. I would like to thank the Calgary Board of Education and the Calgary Catholic School District in particular. My heartfelt thanks to the 2020 sponsors Suncor, Shori Law, and the Minuteman Press. We also want to recognize all generous scholarship donors, including the RBC Foundation, the Sien Lok Society, the Riek Chua family, Tech2U, the Calgary Board of Education, the Calgary Catholic School District, and many generous individual donors. I would like to thank all the community donors, the board members, and the staff for contributing towards the 31 scholarships. We are forever grateful to those who continue to donate to the Youth Scholarship Program and the Youth Achievement Awards. There would be no scholarship program without your generosity.
And to the students we've honored today, your achievements are more than impressive, but we also know you're just getting started. So we look forward to learning about your future successes and the impact your leadership will make in all of our communities. Thank you and good luck.